Hello EHIS users. This video today is all on how to make a template in the EHIS system. So you just go onto the menu on the left and you choose My Templates. As I'm showing you here, there are templates that I've already created, but we're going to create a new one by pressing the Create button in the top left-hand corner. You'll be taken into the Templates Builder part of the system. I recommend filling out this front page and then saving the template first. There's nothing worse than trying to build something and then it gets lost or the browser shuts down or something like that. So here I am just filling out just like a name and then search tags that you would be able to look it up for. So let's pretend that this form is for physical therapy and let's choose outcome measure as the type. So then after that you can choose your category. If you want it to show up in all categories, all professions, you can just use that all professions in the brackets, or you can pick like a specific profession that it should show up in and it won't show up anywhere else. And then just do a quick description and say, so your form will always be free until we get the next update done, and you can choose if you want your form to be published or not published in the system. So if you don't have it published, it only shows up on your thing, and if you publish it, it shows up and it's available to everyone to integrate into their system. So now that that's done and we've saved it, we're going to go into the builder and I'll go over all the different fields that we can use. So a single line text is exactly what it sounds like. It's only one line of information that will fit into it, and so you don't have to use something like client's name because the system will automatically have that at the top of all of your forms. So you want to pick something like height or a description of something that's really short, because if you have any significant amount of text, you're going to want to use the multi-line box, because then there's just more room to type, more information that you can hold in your form. So yeah, like a little thing like how was your day, it's just something that you would put a little description in, however you want your form to be. The number field can only hold actual numbers. It will be an error if you try to put text into it. Oh yeah, that was another thing too, that all of the fields have a hint text that you can add, which is like a description to tell your client, to tell you yourself, to remind you what to put, and to like other users, if they're using your form, like what kind of information you want to put into that field. The checkbox is really easy. It's just a yes, no, and it's different from the radio boxes. So the radio boxes, you can have multiple options and you can only pick one. Whereas the checkboxes, you can check like all that apply and you can just make a big list of them. This select box is exactly what it sounds like. You can create a drop-down menu if you don't want to use the radio boxes. They take up less space on the form. The next one is the photo. So you can upload photos into the system, and this is the only way right now to upload other documents and stuff like that. So if you convert your PDFs to a different format, then you can, like into a picture format, that you can upload them into the system. This is what the table looks like. You can fill in the columns here with pre-information, and then I will show you how to put in stuff into the rows as well. Last but not least is just a very easy title, and so it's not very helpful to have it at the bottom, so let's drag it to the top, and you can click and drag any of these fields to show up the way that you want them to show up. So see, let's say that we want this above the other one. That's just easy click and drag. And then when you click back to the template tab, it shows you what the form would actually look like in the system, which is really easy. And you can enter pre-filled information into those boxes. And so that's how you would do the rows on a table. If you wanted information in that left-hand column to like more questions and stuff like that, you can put that into the table and pre-formatted. And so then we'll just save that, and it will publish it to the resource store because we have that public checked off. And then you can choose to unpublish it later, and there's a print to PDF button that will also show you what the form will look like when it's completely empty though. So this kind of patient information and the sign stuff at the bottom, that will all be filled in when you're actually using the form and you're logged into the system. That stuff is auto-populated. So that's what you don't need to build into your forms because it's automatically done. And yeah, you can publish it, unpublish it at any point. You can go back into the builder and change things, add things. It's just really easy to use. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoy.